Good morning, guys. It's Monday morning. James Waterman just showed up. He's our shipper who handles all of our coast-to-coast motorcycle shipping, mostly East Coast, West Coast. We outsource to another vendor, but this is our 28-foot trailer that James bought from us. How's it going today, James?
Good. How y'all doing?
Good, good. What are you shipping today? Where's this 350 going?
This is going to Washington, D.C.
Washington, D.C.
Yep.
Nice, nice. You gonna stop by and see the president while you're there?
I don't think so.
No.
He didn't buy a bike.
He didn't buy a bike?
Nope.
Hey, that could change. What about this? Where's this one going?
This one's going to Great Falls, Virginia.
If you recognize these bikes, folks, these were in our recent videos and sold. And most of the bikes that we ship East Coast are from James. This is our 86 CR250. Beautiful piece. Where's this one going, James?
That one's going to Greensboro, North Carolina.
Greensboro, North Carolina. And then you got a Honda Passport. Where's that one going?
That's going to Chicago, Illinois.
Chicago, Illinois. And
Then
then
the Butaco's going to Detroit, Michigan.
you've got a gorgeous restored
That's
YZ490.
going to Central Pennsylvania.
Very nice. So now, how do you coordinate? Like, you're going to all these different states. Do you do it like a milk run and map it out? How do you
I have to
plot your
determine
course?
what the priority is, which bike needs to go the first, and make my route either north to south or south to north. And then I load the bikes accordingly as I'm going. So I'll do the Pennsylvania one first, and then into Detroit, and then get into Chicago, and then I got to stop in Florida, and then on my way back from Florida, I'll hit North Carolina, Virginia, and then Washington.
Folks, your bikes are safe with James. We consign every bike we can to him. Tell us a little bit about your background, your career.
I'm retired law enforcement from Connecticut. I did 20 years in Connecticut law enforcement. I'm a Marine. I've been doing this about 11 years now. I've been working with Kaplan Cycles now for going on 3 years.
How many bikes have you delivered?
Oh, probably 2,500 or better.
Guys, 2,500 bikes, not one damaged motorcycle, and not one lost, stolen, or anything. And a part of it is James, the way he is, he does everything super professionally. Two, he sleeps in the trailers with the bike, and that's his bed up there. So he doesn't go to hotels and leave your bikes outside. He sleeps in that bed right there. He's got a curtain across the front, and he's with the bikes 24/7 en route. So there's never any question that your vintage bike is going to be handled by anybody but us at either Junior, myself, Cody, the Wizard, or James. Once it's in James' hands, it's probably safer with James than it is here, or as safe with James. And so if you need any shipping done, if you buy any bikes from us, call Junior, call Cody, 860-454-7024. We'll hook up with James and get you on the route. Let me show you the rig he's got here. I want to put the kickstand down on that one. I want to show him your truck a little bit. James has got probably the best truck, arguably the best. I know there's some Ford guys, some Chevy guys, some GMC guys, but he's got a 28-foot trailer, which is perfect for hauling motorcycles.
Can't miss it on the road. If you see me on the road, blow the horn, wave.
Yep, it's a hashtag Where's James.
Yeah.
So the rig he's got here is 4-wheel drive, so you don't have to worry about mudslides, snow, or anything like that. And it's a diesel. Tell us about the truck.
It's a 2018 Chevy diesel dually. I bought it used with some with low mileage on it. I bought it in March, and I just hit 140,000 miles
I got some good news for you.
on the last trip.
This thing's barely broken in. I literally just watched a video this weekend. A guy's got one of these with over 1 million miles on it.
I know.
Have you seen the video? It's on YouTube. I'll send you the link.
It runs like a bear.
It's a 1 million mile truck.
It'll tow anything you hook to it.
What's up, Kyle?
What's going on?
What's cooking today?
DR 125.
DR 125 coming up?
Yep.
Awesome.
I gotta go get a bolt for it real quick.
What about that hot rod chopper?
That's coming up too. I'm waiting for the air filter. Should be in today.
Awesome. I can't wait to ride that thing.
Yeah, it's gonna be nasty.
So back to James' truck here. This is the magic right here, the Duramax Allison transmission, and this is a Duramax engine.
And this baby's loaded. Got everything in it.
Wow.
Leather, navigation, heated and cooled seats.
You know, after serving our country as a Marine and a police officer for 20 years, after your career in the military, I think you deserve a truck like this. If anybody deserves a truck like this, I'd say it's you.
Well, I got to get the things there safely. I can't afford to be broken down on the side of the road with somebody's motorcycle that's waiting.
And with the brakes, the tires, the 4-wheel drive, you're getting first-class delivery service here at more than reasonable rates. I can guarantee that James rates are very reasonable. Pretty much somewhere in the area of 500 anywhere on the East Coast. Is that a reasonable thing to say?
about it, yeah.
If you're not far off the
Depending on
95
size
quarter.
of the bike and the location.
Is there anything anything you want to say about our shipping services in closing, James?
If you need anything shipped, you buy a bike or you need a bike shipped and you didn't buy the bike from here, give Kaplan a call, talk to Cody or Ken, and they'll get a hold of me and I'll take care of you.
We're not James' only client. We're one of his major clients, but he also, if you're in the route and you bought it for somebody else, give us a call. We'll line up the shipping for you with James. And he also has another rig down south. You have what's the name of your
JW Transport.
JW Transport.
Yep. I have a 2011 GMC 2500 HD with a 26-foot enclosed trailer.
Basically the same exact trailer and setup as this.
Basically the same thing, but it's not lettered up. And that's down in the southern tier right now working.
So he's got another truck down south, not just one. So give us a call if you need any help with the shipping, and rest assured it's going to be handled professionally and appropriately. I've got a similar setup to James. I've got a 2016 Ford that I bought used also with 110,000 miles, and it works great. I've got, as you know, probably know, I use this 20-footer for the local pickups. Then we have a 36 and 44-footer in our diesel van up front there too. We've got a 6.5 liter Detroit diesel. The van that we tow the 20-footer with is a 1999 with like I don't know, it's got 100 and something thousand miles on it, but it's a diesel, and these are good for 500,000 miles. These motors on these. I know someone from the post office that has one with 600,000 miles on, a lady who drives. So this has been great, this truck right here, for hauling the 20-foot trailer. So meet the staff here. We got Cody, our sales manager. What's going on, Cody?
Trying to get these bikes shipped out.
How
James
many-
is picking up 5 today. We got 4 sold this weekend, so I got a little bit of a busy morning going on.
And you probably already know Cody if you follow the channel. That's his bike right there. This is what is this?
2002 FXDX in jade green, unmolested, just intake exhaust, did a seat to it, simple build, ready to do something cool with it, to be honest with you. I don't know what we're gonna do just yet, but we'll come up with something good.
Tell him who your pops is.
So if you watched any of Ken's Dyna builds, Dyno George, that's my dad. So he did Ken's 01 FXDX.
He did all three of my twin cams.
Your
All three of them.
17 Dyna, everything. So we're gonna come up with something cool. Probably just 95 kit, hopefully right around 100 horse, 100 torque.
With his father's nickname of the horsepower man, I don't think that'll be a problem getting that done, huh?
No, and it's a solid build. You know, it's a 100,000 mile build bouncing off the rev limiter. So I could go faster, I could go bigger, but really, do you need much more than 100 horse? And if I could beat it up for a couple years.
What's your pops Dyna putting down at the rear wheel now?
I think he detuned it like 136, 140, something right around there, to be honest with you. It was 156, but he tuned it down a little bit. Pump gas doesn't really like that much horsepower. It doesn't run too well, but.
This is a new character of our cast right here. What was that, George?
Some weird noises.
Crank phone call?
Oh, yeah.
That's my daughter, Jordan. She's 15. She is working here. Kenny got to start here at 13, so she's working here. This is my desk. She's answering the phone. What's going on? So, Cody, thanks. I know you got your hand full today.
Yeah, no problem. We do. We got a busy day, but we'll make it happen. I'm just happy that F450, that truck sale went great. Now we're working on your Tundra. That'll be a nice.
Yeah, the
nice
truck sale, if you're
build, too.
wondering, that's how I smashed my face in, was the F450. I hope everybody appreciates it. You know, this was the guy that got it, and everybody involved.
It's going to Hawaii.
I took one for the team. So Junior got a brand new jacket here, this kick-ass Harley Davidson jacket. He bought a car. He's into buying and sell. He buys and sells old vintage BMWs, and the guy found out who he was and gave him this kick-ass extra large Harley Davidson jacket. What's up, Holmes?
Nothing. Super secret project. Don't, no press.
His nickname's the Doctor now. How you boys doing today?
Great, doing good.
You got some bikes ready for us?
Got a nice 1969.
What do you got over here?
1969 or 70, Rock Roadster 2.
This thing has been a thorn in my side all summer. We finally got it done. We did a frame up on this Rupp Roadster, which, if you had any idea how much time and effort we put into it, you would ask why. But if we had to explain why, you wouldn't understand. Something about our inner child wanted one or something. I don't really know. I'll have to let the psychologists out there figure that out. But it's stunning and very collectible. And then we've got Mike Bressler's XL 600R. This piece right here is absolutely the nicest 85 600 I've seen since 85. It looks brand new, runs brand new. Unfortunately, when it came to us, God knows how, maybe because it sat without being run for a long time. It only has 3,000 miles on it and is 35 years old. The engine gaskets, the head gasket and the valve cover gasket was shot, so we had to pull the motor out of the frame. So we had Jimmy work on it all week long, took it right down to the frame and went through all the gaskets on the engine, and it's basically a brand new motorcycle. It's absolutely spotless, has all the original tags and everything on it. Anything you'd like to add about this one here?
Super original. I mean, we did very minimal to it cosmetically too, to show its authenticity and how low hour it really is. And I mean, the thing speaks for itself. It's very low time, and whoever cared for it, Mike did a really good job of maintaining it and keeping it as nice condition as it is.
And this is something you're not going to see every day. This you probably don't recognize, but if you were at the International 6 days in 1963, 64, 65, 66, or 7, you would recognize this as the bike that dominated for a 5-year period. This is the MZ World Trophy winner of the International 6 days. This has been hidden out in a private collection for many decades, and the gentleman who hooked this up also happens to be the VP distributor locally here, and he decided it was time to let it find a new home. So we took it off his hands, gave it a lot of love, and she's ready for it. This thing runs amazing. When you see us demo it, you'll realize why back then this thing was 5-time world champion. It's just a kick-ass machine. Super, super ultra rare in the United States here. It's Monday. We're coming up on the annual MX Rewind at Unadilla. So we're trying to get our act together for that. Both CR 500s are downstairs. The Wizard's turning some wrenches. Let's go see how he's doing. What's going on, Wizard?
Nothing. You surprised me again.
That's my surprise attack.
Yeah, surprise
Got to turn the
attack.
radio off
Video.
right away.
Yeah.
So this is Kenny's 500 that Wizard's been working on for a couple of years here, and this year especially, a lot of race tuning, a lot of suspension set up. This is the third set of suspension they've had on it, and absolutely the best. Third exhaust system, probably third set of pegs, third set of handlebars. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Third
set of handlebar clamps.
third set of handlebar clamps. Third
set of
gearing. I guess the third time's a charm on this one.
Second set of wheels.
Yep, second set of the third, including the original stock ones. This is a second. So this thing's been metamorphosing. We haven't focused on the cosmetics so much. The graphics are a little bit rough around the edge. We will fix that up before the race this weekend. This thing is, it's a purpose-built weapon. Really, it's a motocross only setup, and it's really coming together. We just put the 2020 CR brake system on here. Is that correct?
Yeah. Well, I didn't put it on yet. We have it.
Oh, we have. We're putting it on today.
Yeah, putting it on today.
So we're upgrading the front brakes. The suspension is pretty much as good as you can get in 2020 without getting actual factory suspension.
Yeah.
And as is the wheels, the tires, and brake system, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So
We've modernized a lot of things.
the frame and the block are original still. So it's still an actual genuine 89, but it's been tuned pretty good. So don't be surprised to see the big 35 out front at Unadilla this weekend. I won't be surprised at all.
Yeah.
There'll be the fastest riders in the country, and vintage riders will be there, and so won't we. I'll be campaigning my 97. I'm in rough shape. I got a concussion. I probably shouldn't even be putting a helmet on next weekend. My face is all smashed in. I don't know if you saw, smashed my face on a plow. I don't know if you can see it, but anyway, I'll be running my trusty 2-time winner of the 500 shootout. This thing's fast as hell. It's a 97. We've been stealing parts off of it for Junior's 500, but we're about ready to get it back to running, so I got to practice on it this week. Wizards also got a RM250 that Doc worked on for. Doc's our Suzuki guru. He loves Suzukis, and Wizard's been putting the Wizard tune on this thing.
77 RM. Brand new set of 952 Dunlops. Era correct. Gold chain. I just went through the copper, brand new uni filter, and I'm gonna put a set of black 40s on it.
Roger DeCosta, that's the man, huh? I'm not sure why, but there's a Roger D photo in the head.
Because Billy had it. Billy took that back in the day when Roger was young.
How cool is that?
And we were all younger.
And we're not just dirt bikes. We got a kick-ass chopper here that we'll be running later this week. We've got hopefully this 125 will be ready for Unadilla. We might take this one there. That'd be sick to run this in the 125 class, huh? This weekend, we're not sure. And then we got the professor. What's up, professor?
Hey Ken, how you doing today?
Billy Blythe has got a absolutely stunning CR480 that he's putting the Coon tune on this one.
CR480.
Race ready?
Race winning.
Race winning.
Just win a race.
This is the one, yeah. Billy actually won the whole shot on this bike against all these high-powered 500s, KXs and everything. He smoked us in the drag race on this bike. What was your secret?
My secret was don't let the gray hair fool you. No, really.
And it's even better now.
Slip and clutch. That's what helped me.
That was pre-restoration. Now it's been fully restored. It's got a DG, looks like a Works replica pipe on there. Everything's been done on this bike, and it's badass. Now it has a new clutch, so you'd probably just dig a trench if you dumped the clutch on it now, huh?
That's right. Probably would, but I still win.
Tell them to make sure they take a look at the video of that. It's got 310,000 views.
Wow.
Yeah.
311 after today, probably. 310,000 views on that video of Billy smoking us on the 480, showing the 500s. What's up? Good job.
All right.
What's Jimmy doing over here? Who's this clean cut fellow over here?
What's up, Ken?
How you doing, brother?
Good. We got.
You're looking good today, man.
Thank you.
I kind of like the scruff you look too. Yeah, you know, I look pretty good. I look pretty good today, don't I?
Rocky.
Yeah. Adrian, yo, Adrian.